It's been a long time since we've done these videos, but you wanted them back. You asked for them back. So ladies and gentlemen, Reddit videos are back, and we're here for the first one on Younes Talks Football in... What was the last time I did a Reddit video? Well over a year ago. No, more than a year. No, more, 2 years. 2.5? I've lost count, but it's a long time. But they're new, they're improved, and we've actually got a Reddit page which has actually just been recently set up because the old one got banned apparently, and I don't know why. But make sure you go and check out the Reddit page. Link in the description. First link there. Go over there if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're following. Post on there with a chance of me reacting to what you guys have had to say. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Romero still has his hair. Cucurella before that Spurs game, Cucurella after that Spurs game. I mean, you know what's crazy? Actually, fun fact, for those that know, yeah, but that picture with me where I have loads of hair, right, the David Luiz days. Do you know, can you see on my left shoulder who, there's another shoulder there. Do you know whose shoulder that is? It's KSI. If I can drag out the picture, I will, but that's when KSI came to my university, and we took a picture together, and that was it. That's KSI's shoulder making an appearance on the channel, so shout out JJ. But Cucurella, yeah, man, after that Spurs game, he turned into a very he turned into me, basically. That's me in a nutshell. I am just going to leave this here, LOL. How in all blasphemy that exists does this how when and how did I? I remember this stream, Champions League, and I do not remember making this face, but that is something that should be sent into hell. The old days.
Sorry, drop.
Oh man, I remember this. Oh no, you guys have, what have you guys done? Look, I can already tell what's coming on the page then. But, oh man, there's this Champions League final, that was. Champions League final watch along, I remember. And that was me on 73,400 subs. Bloody hell, we've come a long way. We're about to hit 200. You know what's mad? I see these sort of things and I think, are we going to get a Champions League final ever again? Like, are we actually going to get that again, ever? Maybe ever, maybe we will. In our lifetime, maybe. Next decade or so. But we were there to live it, we were there to go through it, we've experienced it, we know what it feels like, and we've got the video to back it up. So, yeah, good times, good times. Chelsea's new future rising stars. Chelsea's summer transfer window in a picture. My feeling, right? My feeling is, you see, fifth baby from the right. He's going to be like Eden Hazard. Baller, but a bit lazy. The middle one, the one bang on in the middle, who looks like he's crying. That's gonna be Conor Gallagher. It's gonna be an absolute workhorse. It feels like a decade ago from what these new owners have put us through. I know I would go back to them days in a heartbeat. Man, these were the days. Yeah, these were the days when Chelsea was Chelsea. 100%, 100%. Chelsea's new future rising stars. 14 Brazilian kids, mate. I'm upvoting that. I am absolutely upvoting. At least they look cute. Yeah, that's all we're going to get, you know. Any kids that are coming to Chelsea, basically, yeah, you know, you might get sympathy based on how you look, but that's about it. Apart from that, yeah, no one cares. Gonna need to pull out the microphone and speakers. Enzo Maresca addressing the Chelsea squad today in training. I mean, come on. The good old days. Oh, man. Look at that picture. Look at it. Hang it in the Louvre. Hang it. Oh, man, Ballack and Drogba like, listen, mate, shut up and get up. Yeah? I don't care if you're Cristiano Ronaldo or nothing. To be honest, though, they beat us that day. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But Warriors, absolute men. Absolute men. Real men. Yeah? Real men. Shout out Cams. Real men. Never getting attached to another channel again. Younes Talks Football, Younes Talks Wrestling. No, that's wrong. That's the other way around. That's the other way around. Okay, listen, let me actually clarify what's happened, because I know a few of you of Younes Talks Wrestling have asked what's gone on. So, two things. The channel's gone. This is what I said. It should be, Younes Talks Wrestling should be at the bottom. My vlog channel, I'm doing one video a week, but I am basically, look, there's been a complete restructure. Yeah. Younes Talks Wrestling was basically one of those things where, you try, you're like, I'm going to give this a go. And then you realize, no, you know what? It's just, that just cannot work. It can't work. To try and do Younes Talks Football and Younes Talks Wrestling, as much as I love wrestling to bits. And that's why I started. I was like, oh yeah, no, I would love to add this. It's not going to happen with the schedule. It's just not. I was planning on doing like watch-alongs, which, by the way, one of them got striked because copyright. But so that happened. With the hours, being in Dubai is hard enough. That's the problem. The hours of being able to watch things live and react to them straight after is just a mission. 8 p.m. football matches in the UK, which is midnight here, is already a problem because it'd be ending at like 2 a.m. or something. And schedule that I found out during Ramadan, where normally the night is more easier for me, it got too difficult to try and fit everything in and then get good sleep and then be energized and then, be able to, it's too much. It was too much. I was like, yo, I can't do this. I actually can't. But you live and learn. You give things a go. You give them a shot. You try. And then you learn from it. I realized, I can't actually juggle these two channels consistently together. Even if I wanted to. If not, I might die. I might not be able to go on. So, yeah, I had to end it immediately. I thought, you know what? It's not going to happen. Younes Talks Football is the bread and butter. That has to keep going on. That is the one that can go on. But Younes Talks Wrestling, reacting to Raw, SmackDown in its relevant time, after the show, post show. Mate, watching Raw and SmackDown in its normal US time here would be watching it live until like 7 a.m. So what's happened to sleep then? Is sleep not happening? Basically, it's just not, it's not sustainable. Basically, it's not sustainable. Whereas my other channel, my vlog channel, which is going to be more uploads coming, more sit-down videos, more. I've got a way to compensate for the loss, basically, and you're going to find it on that second channel of mine. So don't worry. Links in the description. Johnny Minerals, what has he got to say? What have you clipped? I know someone's clipped something mad here. There's got to be a disclaimer here, right? Be careful if there's kids watching. I don't know what's about to show up. I'm reacting to this and I can give you a reaction. Let's see. What has Johnny got to say? Go on, Minerals.
What's going on, Raheem? What's going on, Raheem? Why are you not scoring me goals? I paid $40 million for you. Which one from backroom staff can we bring to Chelsea? Maybe I would love the cheerleaders to come to Chelsea at halftime, and we can do a wet t-shirt competition. And maybe we can get Kendrick Lamar.
Have it. Let's have it right. Let's stick Treaty in there. Mate, but what was that flipping, like, Rambo from Wish impression? He's talking about Mentality Monster. Yeah, and correctly so. Mentality Monster. How many Mentality Monsters have we actually brought in? We brought in some Kiwi guy. We brought in some rugby guy. Have they even showed up to Cobham? I don't think they have. So, what a joke. They're destroying Chelsea. They're not here to win trophies. Get the cancer out of our club. Your post was removed because it is considered toxic content or trolling. No way. That post was removed from Reddit. Hey, yo, lads, we got to be careful in here. I didn't know it was that censored. What's going on? How can the truth be toxic? 100%. They choose the wrong team for their investment, to be honest. Yeah, they basically did. They should have bought Brighton. Wow, some of our fans are crazy like them. Toxic everywhere. Okay, that's one of the toxic positivity merchants. I've had at least half my posts removed by mods on that sub. Very finicky. Seeing Younes Talks Wrestling disappear into thin air without a trace. Yeah, I've explained why. It could not go on. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that did sub over there. And as I said, you give things a go. Never be scared to give things a go, right? It's not about being perfect. And sometimes we strive for perfection. It's not about striving for perfection. It's about seeing where it can take you and then trying to make something out of it. Sometimes it doesn't work, though. You know, people have that attitude and go, yeah, you got to go and get your go and strive and do what you got. Yeah, do it, but it's not always going to work. That's just, you know, you just have to. It's trial and error. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shark Tank. SPL. Chelsea's ideal business project for the future. 100% profit with 0% returns on trophies to show forth. Sell them the dream and people will buy into the idea. Chelsea's project for the future. This is pretty accurate. And I think we're going to get the first inkling of that this summer. When we get the first wave of players that they bought that they're going to sell on for profit. And that's going to be the first example of what we are going to see in the future going on forth. Chelsea is functioning like a top club. Sancho and Felix on the transfer market be like, who want me? No. No, it's true, you know. It's actually, we're the only club that could make both those sort of players at the same time look rubbish. We're actually that club. We couldn't even get a packet of crisps for both of them at this point. You know? So much so, we could actually send Sancho back and pay 5 million to send him back, basically. You know? I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Felix right now is not really getting good playing time either. Life's not good for him on his end. This is why. The only way to make profit is to bring in unproven children. Let them play a bit. Market value increase. Sell. How is this the same person? I could not believe this. No word of a lie. When I first saw this picture of Ramirez, I thought it was Francis Ngannou. You've all seen Francis Ngannou, right? The boxer. Well, I thought that was Francis. I was like, what the hell is Francis Ngannou doing at Chelsea? I'm like, oh, that's Ramirez. Holy shit. Mate, they do not look alike, man. Old video idea you should bring back. Younes, a couple years ago, you used to post Chelsea history videos where you'd give Chelsea fans an insight on our proper history. I believe you only made one episode and spoke about Peter Osgood and our stadium at the time. Please bring that back. I think a small series could go well. Nothing past 5-10 videos. Don't want to information overload too much on non-relevant history. Overall, I rate the idea. So listen, there's a yes and a no to this. It's not the same. What's going to be happening from tomorrow? There is going to be constant videos. And it is going to be things like this. But it's going to be on a grander scale. So watch out for a brand new series that's going to be kicking off on this channel alongside all the normal uploads that I make anyway. So on many days, you're probably going to get double uploads. But watch out because you're going to get some really, really cool football videos. Yeah? We're branching. We're branching. We're going to start, you know, going for bigger scopes now. I'm going for something that I actually enjoy a lot. And it's going to be really fun. From tomorrow, it begins. Make sure you guys are here for it. Make sure you guys are here. Wednesday, you're going to be getting Chelsea Tottenham preview. So make sure you guys are there for that. Much appreciated. This is being recorded on Monday. So technically, you're seeing this today on Tuesday. So technically, I was right. Tomorrow, you're getting the Chelsea Tottenham preview. Make sure you guys are here for it. Hope you enjoyed. It's the first of many. Just make sure if this page is going to give some gems, you guys need to contribute. So it's up to you. Go into the page below, link in the description. Follow and post. Do what you got to do with a chance of me being able to react to it in next week's Reddit video. So make sure you guys are there. Thank you all so much, people. Been a good one. Much appreciated. Look after yourselves. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.